Hey there, fabulous Rainbow Spotlight family. Back by popular demand with another lineup of incredible LGBTQ+ stars who are absolutely owning their 30s. These amazing talents prove that your third decade is when you truly come into your power. Nile DiMarco, the multifaceted revolutionary. Get ready to be inspired, family, because we're about to meet the incredible Nile DiMarco. Born in 1989 in Queens, New York, this groundbreaking deaf LGBTQ+ activist has redefined what it means to be a modern Renaissance man. Standing 6 feet 2 inches with those piercing blue eyes, picture-perfect smile, and a presence that transcends language barriers, Nile proves that your 30s are when you become a force for unstoppable change. Y'all, this success story is groundbreaking. From winning both America's Next Top Model and Dancing with the Stars, to becoming a powerful advocate for both deaf and LGBTQ+ communities, Nile's journey through his 30s shows the power of intersectional activism. Being deaf, queer, and in the spotlight means showing the world that limitations are only perceptions, he signed during his powerful TED Talk. His coming out as sexually fluid in 2015 was revolutionary. I never felt the need to label myself because my identity is about so much more than sexuality, he told Plus magazine through an interpreter. This openness about fluid identity has sparked important conversations about the spectrum of human sexuality. Style-wise, this king serves pure modeling excellence. Whether he's walking runways for top designers, gracing magazine covers worldwide, or promoting his projects in perfectly tailored suits, Nile proves that your 30s are when you perfect the art of visual communication. Vogue called him the model redefining beauty standards. Dividing his time between New York and Los Angeles, Nile has created spaces that reflect his commitment to accessibility and inclusion. My homes are designed to be spaces where both deaf and hearing people can communicate freely, he shared in his Dekker feature through American Sign Language. His production office has become a hub for developing inclusive content. But it's not just about entertainment. Through the Nile DeMarco Foundation, he works tirelessly to improve deaf children's access to language and education. Success in your 30s means using your platform to lift up entire communities, he expressed at the Human Rights Campaign Gala. 2023 was monumental, producing groundbreaking shows featuring deaf talent, releasing his memoir, Deaf Utopia, and receiving the GLAAD Media Visionary Award. His influence spans modeling, producing, acting, and activism. Thomas Dekker, the Hollywood shapeshifter OMG family. Let's dive into the fascinating world of Thomas Dekker. Born in 1987 in Las Vegas, this versatile actor has evolved from child star to compelling adult artist. Standing 5 feet 9 inches with those intense dark eyes, edgy style, and a presence that commands attention, Thomas proves that your 30s are when you finally get to write your own story. Y'all, this transformation journey is incredible. From starring in Heroes and The Sarah Connor Chronicles to becoming a director and writer, Thomas's evolution through his 30s shows the power of reinvention. In my 20s, I was playing characters. In my 30s, I'm finally playing myself, he shared with The Advocate. His coming out story in 2017 was a powerful reclamation of his narrative. After being partially outed earlier in his career, Thomas took control of his story with a bold Twitter statement. Being in my 30s gave me the strength to own my narrative, he told Out magazine. No one gets to tell your story but you. Style-wise, this artist serves dark romantic realness. Whether he's directing in his signature all-black ensembles, walking red carpets in avant-garde designs, or posting moody Instagram shots, Thomas proves that finding your aesthetic sweet spot in your 30s is pure magic. Interview magazine dubbed him Hollywood's Gothic Prince. Living in his atmospheric Los Angeles home, which he designed himself, Thomas has created a space that mirrors his artistic vision. My home is my sanctuary for creativity, he revealed in his Architectural Digest feature. His personal studio has become a hub for independent filmmaking and writing. But it's not just about acting. Through his production company, Thomas champions stories about mental health and LGBTQ+ experiences. Your 30s are when you realize you can create the representation you needed when you were younger, he declared during his Outfest keynote. 2023 was transformative, directing his first feature film, publishing a collection of poetry, and receiving the HRC Visibility Award. His influence extends from acting to advocacy, showing that creative expression knows no bounds. Between projects, catch Thomas writing his next screenplay, collaborating with indie filmmakers, or mentoring young LGBTQ+ artists. His Instagram at @TomatoMemax is a haunting gallery of artistic expression and raw honesty. Success in your 30s means having the courage to be as complex and contradictory as you truly are, Thomas shared during his SXSW panel. His upcoming projects include a psychological thriller featuring an LGBTQ+ lead and a memoir about growing up queer in Hollywood. Brian Fuller, his Heroes director, said it perfectly. Thomas doesn't just push boundaries, he erases them and creates new possibilities for artistic expression. Calling all dark souls and creative spirits. If you're ready to explore more stories of authentic transformation, that subscribe button is your gateway to the shadows. Let's embrace our beautiful complexity together. Robbie Rogers, the game-changing athlete family. Get ready to be inspired by the incredible Robbie Rogers. Born in 1987 in California, this trailblazing athlete made history as the first openly gay male athlete to compete in a major North American professional sports league. Standing 5 feet 10 inches with that athletic build, million-dollar smile, and perfectly styled hair, Robbie has proven that authenticity in sports is the ultimate victory. Y'all, this journey through his 30s is legendary. From coming out and retiring in 2013 to making a triumphant return to soccer with the LA Galaxy, Robbie's story shows that your best game comes when you're true to yourself. In my 20s, I was playing soccer. In my 30s, I'm changing the sport, he shared with Sports Illustrated. Age brings the courage to be a pioneer. His coming out story revolutionized professional sports. After initially retiring at 25, Robbie found the strength to return to soccer as his authentic self. Being in my 30s gave me the confidence to be both an athlete and an advocate, he told The Advocate. This courage paved the way for other LGBTQ+ athletes and earned him the title Sports Illustrated's Game Changer of the Decade. Style-wise, this king serves pure sophistication. Whether he's walking red carpets with his husband Greg Berlanti, designing for his fashion brand Hampton + Baker, or gracing the covers of GQ, Robbie proves that your 30s are when you truly develop your signature style. Vogue called him the most stylish athlete in America. Living in their stunning Beverly Hills home with Greg and their children, Robbie has created the family life he never thought possible in his 20s. My 30s gave me the courage to dream bigger, he revealed in his People magazine feature. Their home has become a gathering place for LGBTQ+ athletes and allies in sports. But it's not just about athletics. Through his Playing for Change Foundation, Robbie mentors young LGBTQ+ athletes and works to eliminate homophobia in sports. Success in your 30s means using your platform for change, he declared at the GLAAD Media Awards. His work has earned praise from sports legends like David Beckham and Megan Rapinoe. 2023 was incredible, releasing his documentary Coming Home, expanding his fashion brand internationally, and being inducted into the National Gay and Lesbian Sports Hall of Fame. His influence extends far beyond soccer, with Barack Obama calling him a true American pioneer. Between his business ventures and family life, catch Robbie speaking at sports conferences, advocating for LGBTQ+ youth in athletics, or designing new collections. His Instagram at Robbie Rogers perfectly balances family moments, fashion ventures, and continued advocacy work. Michael J. Willett, the unapologetic icon. Get ready to feel fabulous, family, because we're diving into the colorful world of Michael J. Willett. Born in 1989 in California, This vibrant star has been breaking stereotypes since his breakthrough role in GBF. Standing 5 feet 9 inches with that perfectly coiffed hair, killer fashion sense, and a confidence that radiates through every role, Michael proves that your 30s are when you truly perfect your personal brand. Y'all, this career journey is spectacular. From stealing scenes in United States of Tara to becoming the heart of faking it, Michael's evolution through his 30s shows the power of being authentically queer from the start. "I never had a coming out story in Hollywood because I was never in," he told New Now Next. "My 30s are about showing others you can succeed by being yourself from day one." Unlike many actors, Michael's been out and proud since the beginning of his career. "Being authentic wasn't a choice. It was the only way I knew how to exist," he shared with The Advocate. This unwavering authenticity has made him a role model for young actors who want to start their careers without hiding. Style-wise, this icon serves pure queer joy. Whether he's rocking bold patterns on red carpets, serving looks in his music videos, or creating content in his signature colorful style, Michael proves that your 30s are when you stop following trends and start setting them. Paper Magazine called him the king of new queer style. Living in his vibrantly decorated Los Angeles apartment, Michael has created a space that's as bold as his personality. "My home is like my roles, colorful, unapologetic, and full of life," he revealed in his House Beautiful feature. His space has become Instagram famous for its unique blend of vintage finds and modern pop art. But it's not just about acting. Through his music career and LGBTQ+ youth advocacy, Michael shows that artistry can be activism. Being visibly, proudly queer in your 30s means showing younger people they don't have to wait to live authentically, he declared at the GLAAD Media Awards. 2023 was phenomenal, releasing his debut EP, landing a groundbreaking queer role in a major network series, and launching his podcast about LGBTQ+ representation in media. His influence extends from acting to music to digital content creation. Between projects, catch Michael performing at Pride events, mentoring young queer actors, or creating hilarious TikTok content about queer life in Hollywood. His Instagram at Michael J Willet is a masterclass in personal branding and authentic expression. Success in your 30s means building on the confidence you fought for in your 20s, Michael shared during his Pride Month keynote. His upcoming projects include a one-man show about growing up gay in show business and a collaboration with queer musicians. Juan Castano, The Dramatic Revolution. Get ready to fall in love with Juan Castano. Born in 1989 in New York City, this Colombian-American powerhouse has become one of television's most compelling dramatic actors. Standing 5'10" with those intense dark eyes, natural charisma, and the kind of presence that commands every scene, Juan proves that your 30s are when your craft truly deepens. Y'all, this artistic journey is powerful. From off-Broadway stages to starring in Tales of the City and What If, Juan's evolution through his 30s shows the importance of authentic storytelling. "In my 20s, I was trying to fit in. In my 30s, I realized my difference is my superpower," he shared with Variety Latino. His approach to being an out actor has been refreshingly matter-of-fact. "Being gay and Latino in Hollywood means carrying multiple communities on your shoulders," he told Out magazine. "Your 30s are when you learn to carry that weight with pride." This genuine approach has made him a role model for intersectional representation in the industry. Style-wise, this artist serves contemporary Latino elegance. Whether he's walking red carpets in sleek suits, performing in character-driven costumes, or keeping it real in his signature urban style, Juan proves that your 30s are when you master the art of effortless sophistication. GQ Latino named him the new face of American television. Living in his artistically curated Brooklyn apartment, Juan has created a space that honors both his Colombian heritage and New York roots. "Mi casa is where my cultures collide," he revealed in his Architectural Digest feature. His home has become a gathering place for LGBTQ+ Latinx artists in New York. But it's not just about acting. Through his work with various Latino theater companies and LGBTQ+ organizations, Juan helps create opportunities for other queer actors of color. Being successful in your 30s means building ladders for others to climb, he declared at the Hispanic Organization of Latin Actors, HOLA Awards. 2023 was transformative, landing leading roles in critically acclaimed series, directing his first short film about queer Latinx experiences, and being honored at the National Hispanic Media Coalition Impact Awards. His influence extends from television to theater to advocacy. Between filming, find Juan mentoring young actors at Latino theater workshops, supporting LGBTQ+ youth organizations, or creating content that challenges stereotypes about gay Latino men. His Instagram at Juan Castano thoughtfully balances his professional work with personal advocacy. Your 30s are when you realize that representation isn't just about being seen. It's about being understood, Juan emphasized during his Latino Media Fest keynote. His upcoming projects include a bilingual series about a gay Latino family and a stage production exploring immigration and sexuality. And that's a wrap on our Fabulous 5. From stages to runways, screens to activism, these incredible talents prove that your 30s are when you truly make history. Beautiful souls, if you believe in the power of breaking barriers and creating change, let your fingers do the talking and hit that subscribe button. Together, we're building a world where every story is seen, heard, and celebrated. Until next time, keep shining bright.